a missed pass interference that changed the Super Bowl.
It was the most egregious missed call in the history of football.
They fleeced Drew Brees.
We got robbed. Did you see that?
To a catch everyone saw, except for the people in charge.
I thought he reached over the goal line. Why is that not a catch?
How about a fumble that rewrote NFL history?
I'll go to my grave thinking it was a fumble.
And an official who used an index card to decide a first down.
Never seen error like that.
Also
turned into a.
Also another one that was crazy was college, the Michigan and South Carolina with Jadeveon Clowney, bro. Like the very next play, he clapped they shit and fucking, you feel me, got the ball back. But it should have never been that case. It shouldn't have been in the first place.
NFL refs have shaped careers,
that shit
crushed
ass.
dreams, and sparked chaos, all with the sound of a single whistle. These are the 10 worst
They need to start
referee calls
finding
in
these
NFL
niggas,
history.
bro.
Starting
I really
with
don't
the
get how you don't
2018
find these
NFC
niggas yet.
Championship game between the Saints and the Rams. The Saints were one down away.
This can't be number 10. Cause this gotta be like top 3 all time. This one was one of the worst ones I ever fucking seen. This is top 3 all time.
Away from the Super Bowl. One more play, and Drew Brees would finally get his shot at ring number 2. 70,000 fans on their feet. Every one of them feeling the same thing.
I don't think they
This
would have
was
beat the
it.
Patriots.
Drew Brees dropped back,
But I
scanning
definitely
for
still
Tommy
think they
Lewis
would've
breaking down the
did better than the
sideline. The
Rams.
throw was on time until Rams corner Nickel Roby-Coleman came flying in like a missile. Helmet first before the
This is so egregious. I still don't get to this day how they did not call that flag. This was one of the craziest flags that was never thrown. This one, this damn near number 1, fam. This is damn near number 1.
Unbelievable no call.
That could have and maybe should have been pass interference, and if so,
Not even a maybe.
It's effectively game over.
Not even a
crowd
maybe, bro.
waited for flags that never came. Everyone in the building, players, coaches, fans,
And everybody keep talking about, oh, he had chance after chance after chance after chance to score and shit like that, bro. That defeat is, regardless of the outcome of the game, that should have been a fucking pass interference. Regardless, that should have been a pass interference.
even the TV broadcasters knew what they had just seen.
He just simply cannot believe it, nor can anyone that's in the stadium watching this.
Even Roby-Coleman admitted, yes, I got there too early. I was beat, and I was trying to save the touchdown. Sean Payton was furious, and for good reason. It was simple. They blew the
would've fined
call,
me.
he said.
They
said
would
it
have
should
fined me
never
for the
have
shit that I
not
was
been
finna
a
say.
call. They said not only was it interference, it was helmet to helmet. There were 2 calls. They just couldn't believe it. The Saints kicked a field goal instead of icing the game, giving the Rams one more shot, and LA took it. Jared Goff marched him down the field to tie it, and in overtime, after a Brees interception, Greg Zuerlein nailed a 57-yarder to send the Rams to the Super Bowl. This was supposed to be the Saints' redemption arc. 1 year after the Minneapolis Miracle.
This shit would have pissed me off so bad.
They got a night.
On me, I would have got fined every time. I would have got fined, bro. If I was that coach, this is damn near fight worthy. I damn near would have fought the damn ref.
I can't say what I want to say, but Lord Jesus, they took it away from us.
Payton later revealed that even the league office privately admitted fault. We spoke initially, then I called to follow up. And the first thing Al Riveron said when I got on the phone was, we messed it up. But
A
that didn't
fucking
change
shame,
anything.
bro.
The Rams advanced to face the Patriots, and the Saints went home. And the Super Bowl that followed was the lowest scoring Super Bowl in NFL history. A 13-3 snooze fest that robbed fans of the Brees versus Brady showdown we all deserve. All because of one call. One call that was so bad that fans filed lawsuits demanding the game be replayed. It got so bad,
Replayed is
the league
crazy.
changed the rule book. For the first time ever, teams could challenge pass interference calls. It only lasted 1 season because it was a total mess that nobody liked, but it showed how
I still feel like they could have handled that a lot better. Being able to challenge pass interference calls, just it seems like it's a necessity, bro. Because there's so many calls now that just don't make sense. Like they just be so ass, or like it be so blatant one way or the other. Like having actual replay challenge system is needed, bro.
massive that moment was. And for the Saints, this was the last real shot for them, as Drew Brees neared the age of 40, and he never got that coveted ring he'd been chasing for so long.
It was very, very obvious, and yet Man, for that to be missed in that situation is painful. It's very painful.
Fast forward to the 2025 AFC Championship, and there's another star quarterback looking for a ring. But he couldn't overcome the stripes and the NFL's golden boy, the Bills versus the Chiefs. By now, Patrick Mahomes was already 3-0 against Josh Allen in the postseason. But this time, Buffalo was just inches away from flipping the script. Late in the game, clinging to a 1-point lead, 4th and inches, the kind of moment made for Josh Allen. The snap hits, Allen lowers his shoulder, the pile crashes forward. But then the refs spot the ball and somehow mark him short.
I think he got it. The crowd here, the far side judge says...
You know what's crazy is how they haven't found a solution for this. They do the chips in the ball now, but said I'll stay for 15 minutes, then I'll BRB. Nigga, where are you going? What are you finna do, bro? You finna go walk some shit, nigga?
First down the way he's stepping to the near side.
They're moving it back. They're both moving it back. They had it easily over. They brought it back quite a bit.
Gene Steratore, the rules analyst in the booth, said, I felt like he gained it by a third of the football, calling it a tough call. Replay took over.
I don't see this. This should not be.
And when the refs came back, they said something
over.
no Bills fan could believe.
This one should, honestly, probably none of these should be over the goddamn Saints and Rams call, bro. I also don't think he got this.
The call
I personally don't think he got
Chiefs
this.
Ball.
After review, the ruling in the field stands as called. It'll be first down, Kansas City.
The look we had in the stadium, I thought he had it. Bills head coach Sean McDermott said after the game, just short of the line was actually the first down. What it looked like.
From this angle, bro, I don't think he had it because that ball was. If that ball is right here and this is the first down,
what it looked
he never passes this line.
Like to me,
he
when
never
it was sitting
passed
next
that.
to me with the marker, just inside that white stripe was the first down. It looked like he got to it. Moments later,
I don't think he
made
got
Buffalo pay, leading the touchdown drive and converting a 2-point attempt to take the lead. For the Bills, it was deja vu. Another playoff game against Kansas City, another heartbreak. But this time, not decided not by a turnover or a missed throw, but by a referee's spot.
It's a big call. Yeah, it's absolutely a big call.
For Josh Allen, this game marked 4 straight playoff losses to the same quarterback.
I'll be saying the same thing about like Lamar can't get past Buffalo. Buffalo can't get past the Chiefs. They have ample opportunity. The Chiefs just somehow, I'm not even going to sit here and bullshit like they don't get their way, but them niggas definitely get their way. But I definitely feel like both teams have had ample opportunity to fucking pass the other.
Yeah, you can either get it done or you can't, and we didn't get it done.
And for all the talent he has, this call marks the reason he remains in the shadow of Patrick Mahomes. But another superstar's legacy was shaken by something so simple,
the shadow of
yet
Patrick
so
Mahomes. Him
crazy
and Lamar
that
Jackson.
It's insane how much it changed everything. Lambeau Field, January 11th, 2015.
This is
Frozen
a catch.
tundra and 2 12-4 juggernauts.
This was a catch. Ooh, another one that's finna be on here. I know for a fact it's finna be on here. Is the Patriots, Steelers. I forgot that tight end's name. But they ruled it not a touchdown. That shows a touchdown, bro.
The Cowboys and the Packers
That shit was definitely a
colliding for a
touchdown.
shot at the NFC title. Dallas had clawed back to relevance that year. Romo was playing the best football of his career. DeMarco Murray was the league's rushing champ. And Dez Bryant was a walk-in highlight reel, built for moments exactly like this. 4th and 2, less than 5 minutes left, down by 5. Romo takes the snap and launches a high-arcing spiral through the freezing Wisconsin air. Dez elevates, catches it clean, takes 2 steps, and lunges for the end zone as he crashes to the turf. The ball pops loose for a split second, but Dez pins it to his
That was a
chest.
fucking
The refs
catch.
watched the replay, analyzing what looked like an obvious catch.
That was a
before walking
catch. I
back
don't give
out
a
to
fuck what
center
nobody
field.
say. That shit was a catch.
It has been determined that the receiver did not maintain possession of the football.
After the game, Dez said it best. All I know is I had possession of the ball coming down. That's possession, right?
1, 2,
1,
3.
2, reach, bam.
He's-
That's possession.
If anything, they could have called it a fumble. If anything, that definitely should have been a fucking fumble, bro. That should have never been called a fucking.
Anyone with half a brain and
It
eyes
should have
that
been a
can
fumble.
see could see this was a catch.
But under a rule that almost nobody understood, it wasn't.
Nobody understands it now.
Why is that not a catch?
The Cowboys turned it over on downs.
If
Green Bay
anything,
ran out
that's
the
a
clock,
fumble,
and
bro.
Dallas's season ended right
That's just
there.
how I feel about
This
that
was
shit.
the crime of the century.
Fans flooded social media with one phrase, hashtag Dez caught it. And years later, the league finally admitted the truth. Dez did catch it. They even changed the rule entirely.
This is what pisses me off, because I definitely feel like all of these, bro, they should have been like, there needs to be something done about it, bro. This is why people be thinking it's like Vegas is calling the shots when it comes to sports, bro. And I mean, I understand why, because why can we not do anything about it? Y'all had ample amount of time. There's no reason that the head official should be the last say so. There has to be a committee that overrules that shit.
But by then, the
Has
damage
to
was
be.
done. The Cowboys' window had closed, and Dez's prime faded. And one of the greatest plays of his career became an eternal what if. All because of some strange rule, one almost as bizarre as the tuck rule. Everyone knows the refs love Tom Brady, and few moments show that better than January 2002. The Raiders and Patriots are locked in a 13-10 slugfest late in the fourth quarter. Tom Brady drops back, then boom, Charles Woodson, his old college teammate, blindsides him. The ball hits the snow.
They went to school
the Raiders
together?
recover
Oh yeah,
it.
they
Game
did.
over. Well, not quite.
They are going to, under
I need to watch this again.
whether
I need to
or
watch
not
this again.
Brady's arm was in motion.
This was clearly a fumble. Brady had pulled the ball back toward his body. He wasn't throwing it, but thanks to an obscure rule called the tuck rule, the refs determined it was.
Yeah, that was a fumble. I think Brady even admitted to this years later. I think it was like past 2 years that Brady admitted to this. This was definitely a fumble.
Because Brady's arm was still moving forward.
The quarterback's arm was going forward. It is an incomplete pass.
The Patriots
I
kept the
definitely
ball.
think that was a
and minutes
fumble,
later,
too.
Adam Vinatieri somehow drills a 45-yard field goal through a blizzard to tie it, then wins it in overtime. But that one obscure call didn't just save a game. It
It saved
launched
a
the
dynasty.
greatest dynasty the NFL has ever seen. The Raiders thought it was robbery.
Some bullshit. You know, that's exactly how I feel. I feel it was a bullshit call. Never should have been overturned.
Head coach John Gruden would later admit, still makes me sick when I
He's
think of
not
the
wrong.
Patriots. I can't help but fall to my knees when I think of the tuck rule.
I'll go to my grave thinking it was a fumble. And I believe the pictures speak volumes in terms of what the play was truly.
It's crazy that one play could determine the next 20 years of somebody's career. Because if he fumbles this, nigga, there's no Tom Brady dynasty. I don't think that he may have went to get 2 or 3 Super Bowls, but I think this just turned into like that butterfly effect. This turned into some shit that nobody expected it to turn into. I think it's truly insane how like Karam might like that best. Karam might like that. I just think it's personally insane, bro. I feel like that shit is crazy as fuck.
About.
Raiders owner Al Davis was livid. He thought the league had it out for him.
I know that the head of officials is still out there trying to spin it, that we had a tuck rule, and that was really not a fumble. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Tensions boiled over, and head coach Gruden was traded to Tampa Bay, where 1 year later,
coach
he
being
beat the
traded is
Raiders in the
so
Super Bowl.
fucking crazy.
The NFL abolished the tuck rule in 2013, but it was far too late.
If a quarterback is holding the ball like this in both hands, and the defender then strips him, does this new rule make that a fumble?
Yeah, that's a fumble.
It's always been a fumble. Thank you.
Because that snowy night in Foxborough didn't just rewrite a rule book, it rewrote history. It marked
This
the
play-
end of the Raiders dynasty and the start of the Tom Brady era.
That play definitely launched that nigga career. Like, I won't say, because I still feel like Tom Brady had it in him to get a Super Bowl, but I don't think it would have been the dynasty that it is. I don't think it would have been the dynasty that it is, and he got lucky with that
Heard
one.
you admit
He got lucky
that
with
you were
that.
bringing the ball back to your body.
The intention.
With the intent, because the ball was coming back.
Absolutely.
Which means it was a fumble.
And 10 years later,
He
the
did
NFL
admit
would
that.
find itself in another
He did
firestorm.
admit that.
This time under the bright lights of Monday Night Football. Packers versus Seahawks.
Was this that
Aaron
touchdown?
Rodgers, a rookie Russell Wilson, a primetime classic that turned into absolute chaos. You see, this was the height of the replacement referee era. The NFL
this
was
is
in a
when that shit
standoff
was
with its regular fans,
trash.
so they brought in guys from small colleges and even high schools to fill in. And on the final play, Seattle trailed 12-7.
I did not know it was
Russell
fucking
Wilson
high
rolls
schools.
out and launches a desperate Hail Mary into a crowd in the end zone.
This should have been an
Andy
interception.
Jennings leaps, grabs it clean, and lands with the ball pressed to his chest. Seahawks receiver Golden.
This should have been top 3. This one, the Saints, and it would be between Dez's catch and the tight end from the Steelers. These should be top
dives in
3.
late, wrestling for it, and suddenly 2
These should be
refs
top 3
rush
for
in.
sure.
One waves it incomplete, the other signals touchdown.
How does MD Jennings not get credit for the interception? I have no idea.
After a long review, somehow the ruling stands. Touchdown Seattle.
Bro, you're not
Game
even
over,
sub.
14-12.
Call on the field stands. Touchdown. Game is over.
Seahawks win in the
I can't
most
believe that
bizarre
shit.
finish you'll ever see.
I can't believe
I don't
that
know
shit
what
either.
review they were watching, because 1, Tate shoved corner Sam Shields in the back before the catch, clear offensive pass interference, and 2, Jennings has full control of the ball. The call made no sense.
crazy.
Don't ask me a question about the officials, all right? So we'll just cut to the chase right there.
And when the dust settled, Hail Mary was...
This was crazy. That was one of the worst years ever, bro. That was one of the worst years ever, bro. The officiating that year definitely determined the outcome of the season, bro. I don't get it. I don't get how the fuck they fucked that up that bad.
Aaron Rodgers called it a disgrace.
They fucked that shit up that bad, bro.
It's awful.
And it's crazy because he would get fined for saying this, but the refs wouldn't get fined for fucking up the call. Like, why would the refs not get fined or get fired?
That's all I'm going to say about it.
Packers lineman TJ Lang's tweet, "Find me and use the money to pay the regular refs," became the most retweeted post in Twitter history at the time. Even President Obama called the call terrible. And behind the scenes, the NFL was drowning in 70,000 angry voicemails. Vegas estimated over $300 million in bets flipped on that one play. And just 2 days later, the NFL caved and the referee lockout was over.
We're sorry to have to bring our fans through that. We're sorry to bring the general public through that.
But while the Hail Mary had shown how one bad call can change a season, this next call changed a legacy. Because in 1999, the Packers once again found themselves on the wrong side of a terrible call. They were matched up against Steve Young and the Niners in the playoffs
Packers
once
got
again, their 4th meeting in 5 years.
some bullshit to go their way, and they got a lot to not
postseason
go
losses
their
to
way.
Green Bay, San Francisco was desperate to flip the script. But late in the 4th quarter, they trailed 27-23. Steve Young dropped back, firing across the middle to Jerry Rice, the most reliable hands in football. But as Rice turned upfield, Packers linebacker Bernardo Harris and safety Scott McGarrahan punched the ball out. It hits the turf, Green Bay falls on it. Game over. Or so everyone thought.
Packers are saying he fumbled, but the referees don't say so.
However, the refs, they ruled Rice down.
Whoa.
But the referees don't say so.
However, the refs...
Man. Where's the speed on this? Oh my God. There's no way they watched this back. There's no way they watched this entire playback. There's no way they watched this entire playback.
However, the refs...
This is one of the cleanest fumbles strips I've ever seen in my life. This is one of the cleanest strips I've ever seen in my life. Nigga, they fleeced the fucking Packers so bad, bro. Oh my God. That's disgusting.
They ruled Rice
They
down.
need to, the NFL need to be.
Down before that ball.
There's no question.
I don't think he was down.
No, he's not. The knee doesn't touch before the ball comes out. That was a fumble.
And since there was no instant replay at the time, it had been scrapped years earlier. So even though the broadcast replay showed the ball clearly
There's no
out
instant
before Rice
replay.
hit
Wait, come on, bro. What? No instant replay. How do y'all have the booth, but y'all don't have instant replay? Instant replay should have been one of the main things these niggas got. What the fuck?
the call stood. That was clearly a fumble. Packers general manager Ron Wolf fumed in the hush locker room after the game. We clearly recovered. The game's over. It's tough to lose no matter how you do it.
Some of these
but when
niggas,
you
bro.
make a play in a championship game and it's not awarded to you, there's something wrong with the whole system. It's something
they
that
fleecing the fuck out them niggas,
but Roy
boy.
Butler didn't mince words either. When asked if they were robbed, he said, absolutely. Moments later, Steve Young stumbled on a dropback, regained his balance, and rifled one down the middle, where Terrell Owens, surrounded by defenders, makes the catch of his life.
I ain't gonna lie, Terrell Owens and Terrell Owens and Jerry Rice on the same team just it shouldn't be possible. You got the best receiver of all time and the second to fourth best receiver all time. You feel me? BRB, I need to drop subs on my buddy channel. Damn, you can't drop me no subs. Fuck best. So gift them bitches to me. Give them bitches to somebody else. You can gift them bitches to somebody else. You ain't even gotta do me like that, because now you hurt my feelings, nigga.
He caught it! He caught it!
Touchdown 49ers, but catch 2. But that missed fumble forced the NFL to finally bring back instant replay the very next season.
But let's tell the truth
they
here.
got rid
If it
of
were not
instant
for a blown
replay?
call by the officials on the Jerry Rice fumble, Steve Young would have never had the opportunity.
Coaches got their red challenge flags, and the game would never be officiated the same again. Of course, a challenge doesn't help if the refs simply pick up the flag, giving you nothing to challenge, which is exactly what happened in the NFC wildcard game between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. On 3rd and 1 from the Dallas 46, Matthew Stafford drops back and spots tight end
Supposed to
Brandon
get more
Pettigrew streaking
active?
upfield.
Hey, I would
Stafford
get more
fires,
active when niggas
but
come
before the
around
ball
more.
arrives, Pettigrew's grabbed and spun around by linebacker Anthony Hitchens. The ball hits the turf, a flag flies. It was clear as day.
That
Defensive
nigga don't got
pass
shit of
interference.
me.
But
I'm
all of a
crying.
sudden, the refs pick up the flag.
That's unbelievable! That's unbelievable, and you know it. You know it is, though.
Stafford throws his hands up in disbelief.
How does that get overturned? How does that get overturned?
Pettigrew said, I didn't get an explanation. It was ridiculous. He ran through me. Even Hitchens looked stunned. And if that wasn't enough, Des Bryant had sprinted onto the field without a helmet to argue the call. That should have been a 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty. No flag there either.
These refs be
Lions
really
punt,
fucking
and
retarded,
disaster
bro.
strikes. A shanked 10-yarder gives Dallas perfect field position. Tony Romo takes advantage, driving the Cowboys downfield for the go-ahead touchdown, 24-20. Afterward, the NFL's own head of officiating, Dean Blandino, admitted Hitchens should have been flagged at least for defensive holding.
Well, I'll tell you, I watch a lot of football, see a lot of plays. To me, you can't pick that flag up.
But it didn't matter. The Lions were done. The NFL's most cursed franchise had lost its chance at history because of a simple call. So, you'd think that after that mess, the NFL would tighten things up, right?
That shit OD as
a few
fuck.
years later, things got even more ridiculous. Because this time, the outcome of a game didn't come down to a replay or a flag. It came down to a ref holding a piece of paper. 2017, Sunday
That
Night
reminds
Football,
me of-
Cowboys
this one
versus
was-
Raiders. Midway through the
this
fourth
one
quarter,
reminds
tied
me
at
of,
17, Dallas lines up for 4th and 1. Dak Prescott sneaks it,
That
driving
one
into a
reminds me
pile
of
of
South
bodies.
Carolina,
The
Michigan,
refs mark the
with
spot,
Jadeveon
and it looks
Clowney.
close, real close. When the
Niggas
sticks
took that
stretch, the
index
ball
card. I
looks
wanna
short,
know-
and Raiders head coach Jack Del Rio starts signaling.
I'm curious to know how the fuck a index card changes the fucking outcome. An index card should not change the fucking outcome, bro. An index card.
for the turnover on downs. Then referee Gene Steratore does something no one's ever seen before. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out an index card. He
Index
kneels,
card.
slides it between the nose of the football and the pole. There's a visible gap, air between the two. Yet after a pause, Steratore looks up and signals first down Dallas.
Hey, Bess. Hey, Bess. Look at this nigga face.
Between
Look at
the
this
two.
nigga face
And
when he
after
getting
a
up.
pause, Steratore
Look at this nigga. This nigga knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. This nigga knew exactly what he was doing, gang. Look at this nigga face. Nah, he knew he was on good bullshit. They need to check this nigga, bro. He had a parlay put in, G. He had a parlay put in, fam. This nigga wanted to laugh so bad, bro. This nigga wanted to laugh so bad.
air between the two. Yet after a pause, Steratore looks up and signals first down Dallas.
That nigga wanted to laugh so bad. From Silicon Valley, the high-tech capital of the world, and you got an index card that determines whether it's a first down or a fourth.
Del Rio couldn't believe it. Never seen air like that, and it somehow got turned into a first down. There was air between the ball and the stick. That
nigga wanted to laugh so bad. Game.
Linebacker Navarro Bowman backed him up. There was still space between the ball and the stick. Even Cowboys head coach Jason Garrett was stunned. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen that one. They brought the card out, and we made it by the thickness of the card. And it was certainly a big play. That big play proved massive as the Cowboys marched downfield and kicked a game-winning field goal. After the game, the NFL confirmed Steratore hadn't broken any rules. Using an index card was unusual, but within guidelines.
He shouldn't have had an index card. He should have had a $20 bill, and when he was done, he should have put it in Jack Del Rio's pocket.
But fans, they were done watching games get decided by nonsense like this. And in Cleveland, that frustration wouldn't just stay in the seats. It was about to rain down from them.
This is what they need to start doing. This is what we need to start doing to these fucking refs again, bro. Just throw shit at them. Throw shit at them. Y'all niggas need to shit in the cup, shit in y'all hands, and throw the shit at them, bro. Oh God, who's to say? Why the fuck? Why don't these niggas just jump out the stands and get to beating their ass? It's 100,000 of y'all. Why not do it?
2001 season.
It's 100,000.
The Cleveland Browns are 6-6 and fighting to stay alive in the playoff race and are hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. Down 15-10 with just over a minute left, the Browns face 4th and 2 at the Jags 12. Tim Couch drops back, fires to Quincy Morgan, caught. The ball bobbles, but it's ruled complete. First down, Cleveland.
And he did a tremendous job to hang on to the football.
Is that Gus Johnson?
Couch hurries to the line
Johnson
and spikes
back
it
in
with 48 seconds
2001, bro.
left. Referee Terry McCauley's headset buzzes. The replay booth wants to review the previous play. The problem? That's not legal once another play's been run.
Another play had already been run. And how can you go back 2 plays?
But McCauley insists the signal came in time. The crowd grows restless as he jogs to the monitor. After a long delay, he...
This is insane. The call and then y'all let a whole nother play run? See, these refs was cheating, bro. These refs was cheating,
returns
bro.
and drops the bombshell.
Somebody in that office has some bread on that game.
On downs, Jaguars ball.
Somebody had some bread on that game.
Incomplete. First down, Jacksonville.
It was incomplete.
In the history of replay, Gus, once another play has been run, I have never seen them go back.
And then chaos.
Nah,
Fans
this is what niggas need to start doing,
cups,
bro.
Trash, anything and
this is what niggas need to start doing, gang.
What the fans are upset with is the Browns were able to get to the line of scrimmage and run another play. But then the officials went back 2 plays and made the ruling.
This nigga
Even though there were still 48
seconds
seconds left on the clock, the game was declared over as players fled to the tunnels under a storm of bottles.
And now they're going to call the
end of the game.
Unbelievable. Now they call the game.
Well, that was
with
the right
48
call.
seconds to go.
But then the NFL calls. Commissioner Paul Tagliabue orders everyone back out to finish the game.
This is
20 minutes later.
What the fuck was they on back then? These niggas was tweaking. Gee, these refs, bro, they was on some other shit back then. I ain't never seen them niggas say that's the end of the game with 48 seconds to go. And then these niggas is on some shit, bro. They had to be getting paid like $5 an hour for the way they was acting, dog.
Both teams return. The Jags
just no
kneel
way.
twice, and the nightmare officially ends. Final score, 15-10. The NFL's most loyal fan base, the Dog Pound, was once again met with the heartbreak of being a Browns fan. But even a team that usually benefits from the refs, like the Chiefs, aren't immune to the madness. Because in the 2018 playoffs, they were clinging to a lead against the Tennessee Titans. Midway through the third quarter, Marcus Mariota drops back. Chiefs linebacker Derek Johnson bursts through untouched and absolutely...
Y'all niggas don't know how good Mariota was back in the day, bro. Y'all don't know how good Mariota was back in the motherfucking day, dog. That nigga was so good at Oregon, bro. That nigga was so good at Oregon, bro. Bro, I've been saying, bro, like, it's 70,000 of y'all niggas, bro. Y'all could just jump out the stands and beat their ass, bro. Like it's like 5 refs against 70,000, bro.
Absolutely levels him with a hit that sends the ball loose. Kansas City pounces on it, and Arrowhead explodes. At least until the refs say the play was dead before.
I feel like Mariota's issue was that his team just wasn't built around him. Like, his team wasn't built for his skill set, though. Like, you got to realize, like, Mariota was like a pretty mobile quarterback. Mariota was a pretty mobile quarterback, and he was like one of the first, like, he used the first of that era for mobile quarterbacks and shit. I just feel like Tennessee kind of just did him wrong. Outside of Derrick Henry, he had nothing to work with. Nigga had nothing to work with, bro.
The fumble. Their reasoning? Forward progress stopped. Even the broadcast booth is stunned. Forward progress on a quarterback sack?
What?
Mariota down. Looked like the
God
ball was on the way
damn.
out. Forward progress was stopped.
The replay shows Mariota never moving forward, just dropping back before getting driven to the turf. But by rule, it wasn't reviewable.
Forward progress has
These
been
niggas.
established, and it is not challengeable.
The Titans kept the ball, and things only got worse from there. Because with Tennessee up 22-21, Mariota is hit again, this time on a 2-point try. The ball pops loose, the Chiefs recover and take it to the house for what should have been a game-changing score.
Forward progress is stopped. The play is dead. The crowd thinks they run it back.
Then, yet again, the whistle.
Yo, doing that shit twice, bro. Yo, doing that twice is crazy. Doing that twice in one game is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, as a Chiefs fan, like, I would have been blue as fuck too. I would have been pissed, nigga. I would have been so fucking mad,
blows
bro.
early. Forward progress. That's twice. The same call and the same referee, Jeff Triplett.
I don't know how you can call a guy down or blow the whistle when he didn't hit the ground yet, especially on the sack.
After the game,
That's
Andy
insane.
Reid didn't
What's
hold
the word,
back.
Pink?
Listen, I don't really have anything good to say there, so I'm just kind of going to stay away from any comments on those guys. Reid said about the officials. Don't want to get fined or whatever. It's not worth it. It was, in the words of former NFL VP of officiating Mike Pereira, horrible.
Calling
Yeah,
forward
that
progress
shit is
on
crazy.
a quarterback sack where he just gets smacked and drops the ball. This was called forward progress. I've never seen that called forward progress.
To make things even stranger, though, reports came out the next day that Triplett, who hadn't called a playoff game in 3 years,
God
was
damn.
retiring immediately after this one. And the timing couldn't have felt worse. Because what
That's
should
gotta be some crazy shit. You make it to the playoffs and then you lose and what the fuck? Yeah, no, I'd have been pissed as hell.
have been remembered as another epic Arrowhead playoff night instead became forever known as the forward progress game. A fumble that wasn't, a whistle that came too soon, and a season that ended from poor reffing. All it takes is one yellow flag.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, fam. That Saints. I'm surprised that Steelers and Patriots one is not up here. That actually very much surprised me. I'm not gonna lie.